Our ultimate destination was the state of Idaho to explore the state's beautiful landscape, including rivers, waterfalls, and mountains, boondocking along the way. But no one can go to southern Idaho from the east without stopping at Grand Teton National Park for just a few days. In this episode, we will show you our 2 free boondocking spots overlooking the breathtaking Teton Mountain Range. After driving through the night with 1,300 miles behind us, we finally exit Highway I-80 at Rawlins, Wyoming, and still have 260 miles to go to our first boondocking site overlooking the Teton Mountain Range. As the foothills started to take shape and the sun was setting lower, the race was on to see if we could arrive before dark. Unfortunately, we were still several miles away from our destination as we watched the sunset behind the Tetons. We managed to find the road to our first camping spot, the very crowded Upper Teton Overlook. Since it was dark by the time we arrived, we parked in the first spot we could find. We had no idea what the view would be, but we were just staying the night, so it didn't really matter. Daybreak came early on this crisp 43-degree morning, but the sight of the Teton Mountain Range just outside our camper windows was a very pleasant surprise and got us up and out the door to photograph the mountain's beauty. As we watched, the sun slowly lit up the mountain peaks, turning them from deep purple to orange, then yellow. We decided to continue up the Forest Service Road 312A. We found an epic spot with a full view of the Teton Mountain Range and room for only a few campers. Unfortunately, being Labor Day weekend, all the spots were taken. Talking to the campers there, they mentioned they have their own visiting bear who makes a daily appearance to eat and leave his droppings behind near the site. We've marked this site on our Gaia app and will definitely try to camp here the next time we visit. took the drive up and down US Highway 191 that runs parallel to the mountain range and enjoyed the scenery before heading to Shadow Mountain to find a campsite. We took Forest Service Road 340 from the north, and it looked like there were a few uninspiring dispersed campsites near the trailhead. We found the road never ending and quite vertical at times, with only 1 or 2 camping sites of little interest along the way until we reached the top of Shadow Mountain. We were fortunate to get the last open site, and yes, there were patrols kicking campers out who were not in designated campsites. A short walk from our site provided the perfect view for the sunset. Morning provided a beautiful sunrise prior to our descent down the rugged road off Shadow Mountain to the south. There were many desirable campsites on this side of the mountain, although filled for the busy holiday weekend. The drive down this side of the mountain was in worse condition, but not as steep and windy.
Driving.
town of Gravant was settled in the late 1890s by the Mormons, who homesteaded 27 different homes, 6 of which still remain. This area is now known as Mormon Row and was acquired by the Grand Teton National Park in the mid-1900s. The John Moulton Barn and his brother's barn, the T.A. Moulton Barn, are 2 of the most photographed structures in the Tetons, drawing photographers from around the world. Teton National Park offers something for everyone. There are tons of bike and hiking trails as well as many lakes for water sports and fishing. We chose to go kayaking on Jenny Lake with the mountains towering over us. Jenny Lake is one of the most beautiful lakes in the area. The water is crystal clear and the lake has less activity than Jackson Lake. The exception is the 2 ferry boats that transport hikers to and from Hidden Falls Trail. From the boat landing, it's a 1.3-mile hike to the falls, or you can choose to take the 8-mile hike on Jenny Lake Trail to the falls and back. Given the holiday crowds, we decided against staying another night. We drove through Jackson Hole, Wyoming to fill our water and stock up on a few supplies, then headed to the Teton Pass and into Idaho. Join us on our next episode as we discover the beauty of Idaho. And you won't believe what happened to us on our first Idaho camping site.